Friday the 13th, and we're talking about the Brooks Ghost Max 2. Welcome back to the channel. I am Cody with the Shoe In With Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about the Brooks Ghost Max 2. Spooky season is here. It is Friday the 13th, and I thought what better shoe to do on the day than a ghost. Now this shoe, I have about maybe 31, 32 miles in, and I definitely got a lot to say about it. Now before I dive into the good, the bad, and the verdict, if you should buy this shoe, yeah, this shoe right here, I do want to point out one thing. The Ghost Max 2 was provided to me by Brooks, but they have no say in what I'm going to put in this review or any of my content. And I do have a favor to ask. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. You know you want to, costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Ghost Max 2 by Brooks. Because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives. And honestly, I really like the Ghost Max 1, and I think they made the Ghost Max 2 just a little bit better. And honestly, I love the addition of the foam. There's a little bit more foam in the 2 versus the 1, and I'm here for it. The DNA Loft is definitely on that squishier side, but not too squishy. So for me personally, I like a shoe that it's comfortable, it's a cruiser, but I don't want too squishy where I feel like I'm going to get shin splints. They made it more comfortable than the version 1, but not so much where it still doesn't feel like it Brooks. I love the foam. I'm able to take this on daily runs, recovery runs, and just click off the miles because it feels so nice. The upper, I really dig the upper. I wore this when it was a heat wave in Pennsylvania, when the temperature got cooler, and it definitely adapts to both temperatures. Really no issues at all. The one thing I do want to point out, this is definitely, I'm going to put in the daily trainer recovery day run or long run when you don't care about the pace, when you just want to click off the miles and you just want a comfortable shoe. This is definitely hitting those 3 categories. This is not a shoe I'd be picking the pace up. So with that being said, they definitely have a lot of nice padding. This is definitely a well padded shoe, high stack, max cushion shoe, padding where you want to be. This tongue is very padded. You can kind of see there. It is not gusseted, but it definitely does a great job staying in place. Again, overall, I've been putting the miles in. I have a lot of miles in. I'm in marathon training, so I've been putting that work in. And the Ghost Max 2, every time I reach for it, it's just honestly reaching the bell. I think the version 1 was good, but they made the 2 even better. With the good, you know there has to be some bad. And honestly, there's not a lot of bad things about this shoe, but there are a couple I want to point out. The first one I'm going to be is this shoe, and I mentioned before, is definitely a cruiser. This is a recovery day shoe. This is a shoe I'm not picking the paces up. So if you're looking for a do-it-all where you want to do tempo, long runs, all that, this falls short on that. I love the DNA Loft foam they're using. It's comfortable, but trying to pick the paces up, not the best. When I'm going anywhere from 8:30 to 9, love the shoe. Hits the mark. When I'm trying to go in the 7s, I can do it. I can, but I'm putting that work in, and I feel like I'm almost fighting the shoe. So if you're looking for a shoe to go fast, not this shoe. The tongue, again, it's very padded. I had no issues with it, but it isn't gusseted, and definitely first couple runs it took me a while to readjust it. And when I was wearing my pod, my Chorus pod, I definitely could feel it digging in, which was really weird. It has pads, but it didn't feel padded when I had my pod on my foot. So again, that's just probably a Cody issue, not one that y'all are gonna have issues, but I know a lot of us do wear the Strides or the Chorus pods. I wanted to point that out. The other thing is, it's a little heavy. It's almost about 11 ounces of my size. When you're going for those daily runs, recovery runs, not a big deal, but when you're going double digits in the shoe, it starts feeling a little bit heavy. So just recognize that. If, again, don't try to pick the pace up in the shoe, it gets a little heavy. But honestly, that's kind of it for me. It's on the heavier side. It's definitely a recovery day, cruiser kind of shoe. Don't pick the pace up. But for the most part, that's it. There's not a lot to hate about the Max 2. So you've heard the good, you've heard the bad. Now you want to know, should you buy this shoe? And honestly, I really like the Max 2, the Ghost Max 2. It's a fantastic shoe, but I want a caveat. If you want a shoe, a daily trainer to also pick the pace up, I just don't think this shoe does it. I think it falls short on that. But if you're looking for a daily trainer, a long run cruiser, recovery day shoe, then yeah, this is absolutely going to hit the mark. It's just a really solid shoe to have in it. The DNA Loft is comfortable, it's responsive, it just gets the job done. The upper is accommodating. It works for my foot. I have a wideish foot and it works out really nicely. Again, if you're looking for a shoe for marathon training, half marathon training, you want that training companion, this is definitely it. The Ghost Max 2, the 1 was good, the 2 is even better. So there you have it. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Did you like the shoe? Did you hate the shoe? Let me know. Drop the comment down below. Again, it's Friday the 13th. It's a wonderful day, and it's a great day to do a Ghost Max 2. Thanks for watching this review. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all out on the run.